This learning is Le'ili Nishmas Broya Bas Chananya, Maseches Sheviis, Perek Zayin, Mishna Aleph. Klal Gadol Amru Sheviis. The Chacham said a major rule by Sheviis, and that is that Kol Shehu Meichel Adam, Umeichel Behema, Umiminat Sevim, anything which could be food for people, or food for animals, or could be used for dyeing, and in addition, ve'enim eskayim ba'aretz, it doesn't stay in the ground, meaning that at some point it will no longer be available in the field, which that then will require a person to do beer. Once the produce is not available in the field to animals, a person has to do the mitzvah of beer, which is to remove it from their house. So anything which is a food for a person, a food for an animal, or for dyeing, and it doesn't last in the ground, so the halacha is yesh le Sheviis uladam of Sheviis. It has to be treated as produce of Sheviis, and also the money of it has to be treated as Sheviis. Meaning if a person sells it, which under some conditions a person is allowed to sell the produce of Sheviis, that money now has the kedusha of Sheviis, and a person has to use it to buy food, and whatever halachas are in the food of Sheviis is now on that food as well. And in addition, these items, yesh le beer, uladam of beer. A person has to do the mitzvah of beer on them once they're no longer available in the field. And also, if a person sold them and has money, they have to buy with that money produce and do with it beer. The Mishnah now presents examples of foods that are not usually eaten, but nevertheless, since they're sometimes eaten, they're still considered meichel adam. Ve'ezezeh, what is this? Alei halufa sheite, va'alei hadandana, ha'ulshin, va'akreshin, va'regila, v'netza chalav. So like we said, these are foods that are usually not eaten, and they include the leaf of the wild loaf, the leaf of mint, endives, leeks. Regila is a type of herb with edible leaves, and the milky blossom. The Mishnah continues and presents examples of Meichel Behema. Umeichel Behema, ha'cheichim va'adardarim. Thorns and thistles, which are also an inferior food for animals, but are still considered Meichel Behema. The Mishnah continues with examples of dyes. Umimin hatzayvim, and different types of dyes. Sviche istis v'kaitza. Svichim are aftergrowths, and istis is a type of plant, and kaitza is a safflower. And the Mishnah concludes that all these cases, yesh lehem Sheviis v'ledmeim Sheviis, yesh lehem beer v'ledmeim beer. They have the halachas of Sheviis, and the money a person gets for them have the halachas of Sheviis. They have the halachas of beer, and the money a person gets for them have the halachas of beer.